Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Okay, so we're back,
Yeah.
and today we're gonna take all these seats, move them off to the side, and start demoing the overhead luggage compartment. And then we'll move the seats over to the other side and continue on the other side. Now, we're gonna have to discover how this thing is taken apart as we go,
Okay.
because there's nothing to read. I've seen some videos, but basically what they end up doing is they start taking things off and they cut it.
Okay.
I don't want to cut it because it's, most buses I've seen have a very long aluminum panel there. Hopefully we can use it here or there or something. So in the meantime, what we'll do is figure it out as we go. Hopefully be able to take that thing off in pieces instead of all one big old heavy thing.
Okay.
So we'll show you as we go.
All right.
So okay, when you take this off, you have to watch, make sure that that doesn't turn. So these have to come off before we take the door off. It'll be a lot easier.
What about label the stuff? You don't want me to label it first?
What, this?
This?
Yeah. But I'm going to show you so you can do this. I'm going to go do the tail lights.
Okay.
Because we got to go get the thing inspected, so I got to go clean those tail lights before it gets really hot. You know what? Alright guys, so this is what we did. We've removed this cover here because you need access to this where the little hydraulic struts are at, and then we removed the screws from here and here, which removes the door, and we did that all the way down. And then what I had done is I took this one here, and what it is this cover here. You have a screw here and one in the back. Same thing in the other side. One in the front, one in the back. And it exposes this overhead light here, which is a fluorescent bulb. So now what we'll do is we'll go back and remove all of these, remove the light bulbs all the way back, and then we'll get back to you and see what we do next. And if we don't need them, it's okay. Once we get rid of them, if you need them, you can't get them till they're gone. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit of time is worth the effort. And this, I'm thinking that maybe underneath in the luggage space, maybe we make some doors out. And we could use this, you know. Okay, so here we are, slowly hacking at it. We have removed all of the doors all the way down there, and Woon is removing. Here, let me get up here. Okay, as you can see, Woon is busy back there. What she has done is removed all the back panels, exposing the wire. I just took this one off because here the VCR and the CD player were here, and those are the wires there. So yeah, and to remove this VCR right here, there was 4 bolts up in there. Now along here there's this motor here. It's a blower that helps the air go down this channel here and out those air vents that were there with the speaker and the lights. So yeah, she's slowly going to continue doing this. We have removed some of them, but we need to remove these. That's what protects the lights up there. And yeah, and then we need to get to the other side back here. There's a little lens that protects another set of lights that run through there. So we have to get all that out. And on this back side back here, there's some little screws that supposedly hold these things. Oh, here we go. You can see them here. Those, you have to get them from the other side. So hopefully that's all we need to do, and we can remove this whole bottom section. And yeah, then we have to figure out how to do this. This is a big solid piece of aluminum that goes from one end to the other. So I don't see, well, maybe here, maybe removing these takes maybe if I remove these, there's a some kind of seam that holds there or something. I don't know. When I find out, you'll find out. Because if you remove this all the way across, this thing will swing down. and I don't want it swinging down. I want to methodically remove piece by piece by piece, so all of a sudden you don't have a ton of metal dropping on top of you. So once we get this side here, we will take all these seats here and move them to the other side. Now there are two seats, like I mentioned yesterday, that it's spinning all the way at the bottom, and today I bought a grinder and a cutting wheel, but guess what? There was no center nut to hold the that cutting wheel, so gotta go back to Harbor Freight and exchange it, or they can give me one, or I don't know, whatever they want to do. But tomorrow's another day, and I guess we'll do that tomorrow. But we will do what we can here, and yeah, slowly but surely we go here. Now I want to get this this whole inside here off, and I want to take this off, and I want to take the sides off, but not the floor. The floor is going to stay. And the reason I want to do that is because, you know, everybody has the right to do whatever they want, and whatever makes sense to them, they should do that. But to me, I don't know, gravity is very important. If you start at the top and you grind and you take insulation and rust and whatever you've got up here on the ceiling, it's gonna fall down. So I don't want a new floor and then put a whole bunch of rust and dust and stuff. So I'm gonna start at the top. And then what I'm going to do is, I haven't bought a welder yet, but I need to buy a welder. And here, there's two of them, one here and one at the other end. I am going to remove those once I take this ceiling off and patch them up. I am going to weld a piece of metal up there, whatever kind of metal is on the roof. It should be some kind of steel. I don't think it's aluminum, but I will check it once I'm up there. And then I will do the same to that other end down there. And what I want to do is I want to make sure that this bus does not leak anywhere before I start doing the inside. So once we do all this, weld that up, then we'll cut some holes up there to put in 3 ACs. And yeah, right now, as far as I'm thinking, as far as I know, I will not put any solder up there. We don't plan on sitting in one place very long, so between the generator and the alternators going down the road, I don't think we will use any solder. So I will not be cutting any holes up there for some kind of solder rack and stuff. What I do plan on doing is I plan on running on the outside, up here on the top of the roof, running on both sides, a panel that will hold the awning, and at the same time it will keep you from seeing all the air conditioners and stuff that are up there on the roof. And when you're going down the road, it will deflect the wind away from all that. So that support that holds those things will have to be put in before we start doing the inside. And then of course all the body work, everything that needs to be done, any holes that need to be patched, dents, scratches, whatever, will be done. The other thing that will also be done is all the all the lights will be replaced on the outside. We'll be putting some LED. It'll be LED headlights, stop lights, marker lights, everything will be LEDs. And the other thing that I want to do is, you see this, all of this goes to the dash. All of this will be removed, and all the wiring between the front of the coach and the back of the coach will be checked, because it's so easy to catch on fire. Like you can see here, this here is exposed, and that's to the lights that used to be in here, the coach lights, the interior coach lights. So yeah, I want to check all this and remove any excess wire that's here. You got wires, eventually we'll remove this bathroom, and you've got all kinds of stuff there. Yeah, so 100% of the wiring will be checked. All the wiring for the marker lights and that run behind this thing on both sides, all of that will be checked. So it will be a while before we start building in here. A lot of people are in a hurry to start building the inside, and I get it, I understand. However, this bus can be 100% empty on the inside, and you could still go RVing. You could still go to the park and do whatever it is you do with an RV. Now, the only difference is that the mattress will be on the floor, and you'll be cooking on top of the table outside, or what have you. But you can still go out. Now, my plan is, at the beginning, once a week, we will go out on a little drive, but it'll be close to here. In case something happens, we're not far from the house. Now, I've seen people take their bus and not start it or moving or what have you for 2, 3, 4 years, and that is absolutely a no-go. You get your fuels, diesel has bacteria that grows, and you've got lines and stuff, and it's not a good thing. First time you fire it up, your injectors get clogged up, and you have a big major problem. I saw some young couple that had their bus parked for 3.5 years, and the first time they went out, they broke down, and it cost them $11,000 to replace the tank because of rust and lines that were clogged and injectors and I don't know what else. So don't do that. Don't do that. Now, a lot of people I see, they start their engine, but they don't move the bus. Well, that's better than not starting the engine. However, there's a lot of PVC and rubber lines that need to be exercised. They need to have whatever it holds. It needs to be under pressure. Your bearings need to roll so that the grease gets up to heat and lubricates everything, and you don't have any flat spots anywhere, and your rubber dries out, because all this rubber has this oil in it, some natural oil, and in order for that oil to stay spread out and lubricate the rubber, it needs to heat up and not just sit there. That goes over there. So you have to do that. I know it's a pain to move your bus and this, that, and the other, but you've got to do it. Otherwise expect a whole bunch of problems at the other end. Now, right now, we went to get it inspected yesterday, but the windshield washer does not work. So I can't find the manual, so I need to find someone that can fix that for me, so we can get it inspected. So yeah, hopefully we can get this done soon. Get it inspected, transfer the title to a motorhome, and yeah, away we go from that. So yeah. Now, I don't want to get anybody upset at me, but you are your own person. You decide what you're going to do. Run it, don't run it. It's up to you. Because in the end, good, bad, or ugly, it's on you. So, by us running it every week, if we got something major, the window's out or something, maybe 2 weeks, but that only happened at the beginning. Well, we do what we think we need to do. Now, Texas has 89 state parks, and as we start building and moving around and all that, we're going to catch the state parks that are close to here, and then go further out and further out until we're on the road permanently. But again, it's your choice. So all I can tell you is refer to the disclaimer video, and it's up to you to do and choose your own destiny. Do what you need to do for whatever reason makes sense to you. So this is not a how-to series. I'm not telling you how to do it, what to do, nothing. I am just simply showing you what Woon and I have done. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, don't use it. Now, a lot of people are building schoolies or shuttle buses, whatever. They don't want to see other videos because it doesn't match what they're building. Well, the vehicle might not match, but the idea will work on anything. If it's a van, it's on a smaller scale. If it's a bus, it's on a bigger scale. But an idea is an idea. If it fits, then do it. It's your choice. All right, guys. So we're going to be heading out here in a little bit. And tomorrow is another day. All right. See you guys. Woon. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.